Once again, welcome everyone to the Purdue Memorial Union Hall. My name is Mark. I'll be playing the music and making some announcements here tonight. We have our VIPs standing by right outside the main doors where you walked in, and we're getting ready to introduce them. So if we could please have everyone find a seat, that'd be greatly appreciated. While you're doing that, well, they've been waiting long enough, so I'm going to go ahead and bring them in while the rest of you are finding a seat. Please welcome, put your hands together for Rebecca's parents, Don and Cheryl Getz. And Kyle's parents, Walter Goodwin and Karen Smith. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the wedding party. You're going to learn a little bit about each person walking in and how they've gotten to know Rebecca and Kyle. We're going to begin with Jessica Yamane, currently living in Boston. She met Becky in 2008 on a study trip to Spain. She is a single law student, and her hobbies are martial arts, Spanish ice cream, and finding adventure. With Jessica is Kyle's friend for 14 years, Josh Watson, who currently lives in Colorado. Josh is a data analyst and graduated from IU. His hobbies include ultimate frisbee, skateboarding, mountain biking, and playing poker. His nickname is Weasel, and he's known for busting a move on the dance floor. Please welcome them both, Jessica Yamane and Josh Weasel Watson. Next up is Kyle's sister and Becky's friend, Jillian Goodwin, also known as Nin Nin. She's from Indianapolis, and she's a visual communications design major at Purdue. Her current Facebook status is dating, although I think she's seeing someone. She enjoys chilling by the pool, watching chick flicks, and is famous for being the golden child. With her is Vince Jennings, a friend of Kyle since 2nd grade and currently living in Perth, Australia. He's described as a jack of all trades and a fantastic chef. He graduated from IU, is single, and ladies, is playing the field. His nickname is Chocolate Thunder. Let's hear it for Jillian Goodwin and Vince Jennings. Next in from Munster, Indiana is Julia Jules Konopasik. Becky and Julia have been friends since the fall of 2008. She's a district manager at Aldi grocery stores, and she likes running and writing things down on her giant calendar. Escorting Jules is Kyle's brother, Brett Goodwin. Brett is a student at Purdue. He's single and playing the field, and he enjoys beer pong, running, and swimming. Brett's nickname is Chuckles. Welcome them both, Julia Konopasik and Brett Goodwin. There comes Chuckles. Next up from Indy is a friend of Becky since preschool, Mary Gurovitz. She's a project archivist at Indiana History Center. Her hobbies are yoga, champagne drinking, and cooking. She's famous for being the loud one, but not knowing it. Along Mary is Kyle Lemke from Washington, D.C., a Butler grad. He is engaged and enjoys running, hiking, diving, speedboats, and his nickname is Captain Redbeard. Let's bring them in with a round of applause. Mary Gurovitz and Kyle Lemke. Very graceful. Up next is Becky's friend since junior high and Girl Scouts, Jennifer Chernowski. She's a pharmacist in Indianapolis, and she enjoys Facebook, baking delicious sugar cookies, watching reality wedding shows, and is famous for being a cute little Hawaiian. With her is Kyle's former coach, friend, and pseudo big brother, Kevin Belmer. Kevin lives in Indy, graduated from IU, and is a sales rep for Pilot Freight Services. He is married and enjoys coaching, diving, landscaping, and his man cave. His nickname is Kavana. Let's hear from them both, Kevin Chernowski and Kevin Belmer. Now we have Becky's sister and maid of honor, Allison Getz, also known as Smalley. She's a biology pre-med student at Marian University, and she's single. Besides being awesome, she enjoys playing piano and violin, crocheting, and telling "that's what she said" jokes. Becky wrote, "Over the years, Allison and I have grown from sisters to buddies, and now I consider her one of my best friends. This wedding would not be complete without my Smalley." Beside Allison is Kyle's best man, Ernie Orozco, currently living in Lafayette, Indiana. Kyle and Ernie have been friends since high school. He's a Purdue grad and works for Butler America. His nickname is He-Man, and he's the fastest beer drinker ever. Let's hear for Allison Getz and Ernie Orozco. Our last two wedding party members before we bring in the bride and groom. Becky's matron of honor and sister, Kimberly O'Connell. She currently resides in Indianapolis with her husband, Michael. She works as a music therapist. She enjoys making music, interpretive dancing, and talking in Muppet voices. Becky says of her sister, "Not only is Kim my sister, but she was also my first friend. I can't imagine getting married without her by my side." Next to her is Kyle's best man, Justin Big J Richards from Mooresville, Indiana. Justin and Kyle have been friends for 14 years. Justin is a Charles Schwab brokerage rep and graduated from Spartan School of Aeronautical Engineering, IUPUI. He is married to his wife, Liz, and enjoys playing cornhole, home improvement projects, and poker. Let's hear it for them both, Kimberly O'Connell and Justin Big J Richards. And now the moment we've all been looking forward to. Gives me great pleasure to introduce to their closest friends and family, the newlywed Mr. and Mrs. Kyle and Rebecca Goodwin. Well, we'll go ahead and get everybody seated and comfortable. The buffet is going to be opening up here very, very shortly. But right now I'd like to give the microphone over to Rebecca's father, Mr. Don Getz.
It's genius.